Hello and welcome back, all you beautiful souls, to ColorMeTruth Tarot. Today I have a new Timeless Tarot Pick a Card, and we're going to be looking at what a tarot reader would tell your future spouse about you. The first set of cards, we're going to be looking at what they will say about you physically, your physical description, maybe how you dress. And in the second set of cards, we're going to be looking at how they would describe you as a person, your personality. As always, these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. We have 3 piles in front of us today. This is pile 1 with a selenite crescent moon. This is pile 2 with a raw rose quartz, with a raw clear quartz. And this is pile 3 with a wolf pendant. Please ground yourself, take your 3 deep grounding breaths if you need to, tap into your intuition, and go with the pile you feel most drawn to. You can even quietly ask yourself, if a tarot reader was talking to my future spouse and describing me, what would they say? And go with the first pile you feel connected to. I'm going to begin with pile 1 right over here. Timestamps are posted below. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose pile 1 with the selenite crescent moon. Let's see what a tarot reader would tell your future spouse about how you look physically. Okay, so we have the Knight of Earth. We have the Empress. The Knight of Water. And we have the Knave of Air. Okay, let's see. So physically, what would they say? They would definitely say you're beautiful, because in 2 of these cards we have horses, and for me, horses always represent beauty. I would also say, for whatever reason, they would describe you as elegant, the way you carry yourself, or maybe like your mannerisms are very elegant. Like there's something about you that's very elegant. Even the way this man here is, like the way he's standing, the way he is, it's very elegant, almost like a ballerina. So there's this real poise and grace and beauty to the way that he's moving. I also feel very drawn to this knight's nose for whatever reason. Again, it's not in a bad way. I just think there may be something with your nose, whether it sticks out or, again, it's very beautiful. You may have like a cute button nose or a very straight nose, or just, maybe your nose is something that's defining on your face for some reason. For any women watching this specifically, this tarot reader would say you have shapely legs, very nice legs. Okay, they're either shapely and curvy, or they're very like toned, but you have nice legs. You may also be, again, I just feel on the curvier side, especially if you're a woman watching this, because we can see here in this picture that this woman is like full figured. I'm especially seeing that with her stomach area. Okay, so again, there's something coming through with the chest too. In one card we have her wearing a shirt that's covering her chest, and in the other card she's completely bare-chested with her breasts out. So I would say there's something just about your chest that's really nice. It's also really flattering when you like bring attention to it, but you guys, at least in this card, what I'm getting is she does it in a very modest way, where it still brings attention to it, but it's not like obvious with her breasts out. Not that there's anything wrong if you don't, but there's, again, I keep picking up on this very classy energy with pile 1, especially with the way they dress and also the way they move, maybe the way they talk, their mannerisms. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are quite polite. You may also be tall, okay? This may not resonate with everyone, but I do feel like you're either a pretty good height if you're not a little above average in terms of height. Because with this Knight of Water, he's standing in the middle, I guess, of a pond, and his, you know, he must have a really long legs, because you can see the majority of his upper body above water. Also, something about your hair is wild. Whether you're male or female watching this, you have like wild hair. I just feel like your hair is just, it's natural. You may like to wear it naturally more than like, you know, doing certain styles and getting it done all the time. I'm just feeling with this card like the hair is just kind of flowing and it's free, and it's in its natural state most of the time. I don't know why this is coming through, but it's regarding your personality. Like, you may really like to dance and listen to music. Music may be it's like peace for you. It's expression. It's also freedom. Blue is also a color that either you like to wear a lot or is very complimentary on you for some reason. That's coming up. I also feel for a lot of you guys, you're quite natural in terms of, like, especially when we look at this picture, the woman doesn't have any nail polish on her toes or on her fingernails. I just feel that, again, you're more simple and like natural, and you know, I don't feel like the energy that I'm picking up on is somebody who's just very comfortable with their natural look in a sense, and yeah, like just very comfortable with their natural face and like no makeup. They didn't really do anything with their hair, and they kind of prefer to just have this very comfortable, simple look. I think it's also important for people to see you in your natural state too, especially if you're going to be romantically involved with them. With these horses, it's a brown horse and a black horse. So I feel that for some of you guys, you may be like, some of you, not all of you, may be like tan or darker skinned, or again, you have like, I'm picking up on more brunette hair, but we do have a woman with blonde hair in here too. But I do feel like you may have darker hair, like brown or brown to black hair, or even auburn hair. Your hair may range from being like very short and cropped to down to your waist. And I'm picking up like it's most likely of a wavy or curly texture. Okay, so that's all I'm getting in terms of physical characteristics that they would describe, every tarot reader would describe physically about you to your future spouse. Now let's see in terms of personality. Okay, we have a lot of cards, so bear with me. We have Yin Yang, the World, Door to Value, Sacrifice, the Temple Path. So you guys, they would definitely say you're spiritual. And wow, we have 1212. I'm not exactly sure what that number means, but I do know it's a significant number, I think, in terms of an angel number. We have movement, choices, and decisions. And we have disruption. Okay. Okay, for whatever reason, loud just popped into my mind. I don't know why. I don't know if some of you guys are loud, or maybe, I don't know, or maybe you live in a loud area. I don't know, something, for whatever reason, that came up. Anyway, what would a tarot reader, okay, with the yin and yang card, I definitely feel they would say you're quite a balanced individual. You're somebody who's willing to look at something from someone else's perspective. You're not, like, there's a stubbornness to you, but it's not to the point where you would belittle someone or not listen to their opinion. You would not let somebody voice their opinion and say their side of things. Like, there's not a very controlling energy here. I feel like you guys are quite laid back and balanced, and you really do believe in this equality for all people. So there's this, it's very much in your energy to respect others and let people share their opinions and views. You're very much the type of person that would be like, we agree to disagree. So, you know, you're not trying to force your opinion on somebody, but, you know, you just have another opinion and somebody else has a different opinion. And so you just agree to disagree, but there's no hard feelings. We have the World here. I'm hearing with this card, you believe anything is possible, but there's definitely more to this card. I'll have to come back to it. With this Sacrifice card in the rainbow, they would say that you're somebody who's very hopeful, someone who's quite optimistic. I think you have a very gentle heart. You may also be someone who's creative in any way, but I really do feel in some artistic capacity. Somehow you may have like a creative talent. It doesn't mean you're an expert on this, right? But there's something you have, like, where you're naturally good in, whether it's poetry, writing, drawing, dancing, singing, pottery, anything along those lines, or, jewelry making. There's some type of creativity in that sense that's coming through. With the Temple Path card, you definitely are spiritual. You definitely are connected to the divine. I think you definitely believe that there's more to life than what meets the eye. There's also something here with the Temple Path of being precious that's coming through. Like, almost like you know how precious you are, or maybe there's an innocence or like a childlikeness to your personality. Something about being precious is coming through, or maybe it's like you're precious, you're worthy. You're not someone to be messed with this disruption card. Like, yeah, you're not someone to be messed with. It's not that I don't think you're somebody who searches for negativity or searches for arguments or problems, but, if somebody really does get on your nerves and pisses you off, it's like, I've had enough, and you kind of go, I don't want to say go off on someone, but it's like, you will only take to a certain level where you're just like, all right. Because with this yin yang card, I do feel that your peace and your sense of serenity and calm is so important to you, that when you do have a disruption, it really disrupts you, and you're just like, okay, now you've made me lose it. Now you've made me, now you've made this version of me come out. Okay, with the World card, what I'm feeling with this, as I've come back to it, is that you're somebody who, a tarot reader would tell your future spouse that you're somebody who's, like, nothing can defeat you. You're almost able to overcome anything, no matter what obstacles, no matter what challenges. Also, you're not afraid to go into the unknown. Like, you're not afraid of the uncertainty of life. You're okay not having all the answers. You're also someone who likes to be by the water, you know, whether that's river, pond, beach, whatever. You love to be by the water. They would also say you feel very connected to the earth and the earth's energy. You're also somebody who's abundant, okay? I do feel this is financially, even if whether you've experienced this or not, I do feel you are meant to be abundant, but it's more than that. It's like the way you carry yourself, your energy is very abundant. You have this very giving, almost like aura about you or presence about you. You just look like you're never spent. There's just so much more. There's this, I don't know, endlessness, or right, there's this abundance about you. No matter how empty it may, no matter how empty it seems like you're becoming because you give so much, there's still more. There will always be more. I also feel with this Door to Value card, as well as the Temple Path together, you will always be supported financially by the universe. Like somehow, some way, you will always be financially supported. Abundance will always be in your life, you know, whenever you need it. For some of you guys too, with this Door to Value card, there is this, as I was mentioning earlier, there could be, for some of you, you dress like very classy and respectable. There could be this high quality to the way that you dress. Maybe you dress very luxurious, you have a couple name brand items. So again, like it's like this high value, and again, that could be where this precious thing was coming through. That could be where the precious thing was coming from as well. Because you really see yourself as precious. You see yourself as highly valuable. With movement, choices, and decisions, you're definitely a thinker. You're somebody who operates from your mind. You're just very logical, and again, you're quite mental. So before you do anything, you like to think things through. Sometimes a little obsessively, but you do want to make sure you're making the right choice. You know, you're making the right decision before you move forward in something. They would say that you're somebody who's intelligent as well, very intelligent. And for whatever reason with this card, I also feel like they would say you're somebody who has options, especially in terms of relationships. Like, you guys are definitely attractive. As I was getting with the horses, you know, you're definitely beautiful. So I'm almost hearing with this card, it's like the tarot reader would tell your future spouse, don't waste this person's time, because they have many admirers. They have people who would want to be with them. You almost could be intimidating to other people too. But I don't think it's that. I don't think you're mean. I actually think you're quite a lovely person. Your energy comes off as very lovely anyway. I think people are just intimidated because of the way you look. You have this value or this abundance about you. And of course, you have the beauty about you too. And you have the balance about you. So a lot of this, I think, intimidates people because you just look like you have everything together. You're balanced, excuse me, you're balanced and calm. You're not afraid of the future or of uncertainty. You're willing to face any storms. You look like you just have everything handled and you can weather any storm that could come your way. You're pretty cool and calm, again, unless somebody really puts you there. You have a great control over your emotions, okay? Or at least it's something that you are actively working on, is to be more responsive than reactive. They would also say you're pure at heart. This childlike energy keeps coming up. You have a very pure heart about you. You guys even be daydreamers. You may have a lot of dreams. You may believe in fairies and magic. the magic of the universe. You may see synchronicities a lot. I just got a vision of somebody, like a woman walking through the forest, you know, so you guys may, again, have a very close relationship to the earth and would love nothing more than just to walk through the woods and get lost. We get 2 circle images here with the yin yang as well as the earth. There's something about a circle, like the shape of a circle, how it's never ending as well. For whatever reason, I'm hearing round face when I look at these, so you guys may have more of a rounder face, like a childlike face, an innocent face. This, I don't know why this is suddenly coming up, but this tarot reader would tell you that this tarot reader would tell your future spouse that you are their soulmate. I just feel that with this yin and yang, with the 2 circles, it's like you guys complete each other. You may be opposites, but you complete each other. Like, you bring different perspectives or bring different understandings for growth and for expansion. They will also say that you guys bring abundance into each other's lives, but in different ways. Like, maybe your future spouse brings physical abundance in terms of money, but you bring like emotional abundance or a spiritual abundance. You guys both bring abundance into the relationship, and you are definitely soulmates, or some type of there's some type of a spiritual connection there. They would also say that you guys have a big picture view of things. Rather than getting stuck on all the details, you have like a big picture view of the world, and big you know, a bigger view on why you believe, like a bigger view on life itself and reality. Like, you don't get stuck on all the little things. It's like it doesn't matter for you to explain and make sure everything makes sense. And again, with this 12-12, I really do feel you guys are watched over by your guides, angels, your higher self. I just keep feeling with this 12-12, it's a very significant number for you. Let's see if there's anything else. It's funny because as I'm looking at this yin and yang card, I really feel like you guys are like a blend of, I don't know if you can see here, we have a blue and I think it's yellow here. It's like you guys are a blend of this blue energy and this yellow energy. So if we think of the blue chakra, we think of the throat chakra, and the yellow we think solar plexus. So you have these 2 energies really, I'm feeling quite strongly in your aura, where you have this very calm, intelligent, healing as well, but you're a very great communicator, you're very good diplomats, very smart, as I said before. You know, you have a great mind, but you also have this confidence, you have this power about you, you have this natural leadership quality about you, almost this it's kind of like the sun, like you're just very bright and shining. You may also be somebody who's more on who tries to be more positive than negative, tries to see the silver lining. You know, you come off as very comfortable with yourself. People may come to that, you know, that if you the tarot reader may say to your future spouse that like you're very good at giving advice, and you're very good at listening to other people and holding a very neutral stance when someone comes to you with something. You also have a lot of power within you. Like for you guys, when the going gets tough, you dig your heels in. You dig your heels in, and you put up that fight, and you win. You succeed. But it's funny because you don't come off as a fighter. You really do come off as like a gentle peacemaker. But again, it's like you have these two energies within you, and that solar plexus chakra is very active. You're hardworking, you're disciplined, you're confident in yourself and what you can do. You know who you are. And it's interesting with the sacrifice card that even though she's half of her body's in mud, you don't see any mud or brown spots on her shirt. It's like you guys, even with people who are toxic, or even if there's negativity around you, it doesn't truly touch you. You're still able to be yourself and stay true to who you are. You're an individual and you're independent. You're a free thinker. Okay, so that's all I'm really getting for you guys for pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated, and I'm going to move on to pile 2. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose pile 2 with this raw clear quartz. Let's see first how a tarot reader would describe you physically to your future spouse. Okay, so we have the World. We have the 2 of Earth. And we have air, the 7 of air. Okay, so there's a lot of butt action going on. So I would say that they would say that you have a great behind. You may also have really nice legs. In this picture, we do get to see this woman and she's wearing heels. So you may like to wear heels. You may like to wear nice shoes. Like, whether you're male or female watching this, if you're a woman, you probably like to wear nice, pretty shoes, that look good. And if you're a man, again, nice shoes that look really good. I'm just getting, like, you can see here in this image, like the man's shoes are polished. Like you may like to polish your shoes. Just keep them looking nice. For whatever reason, this statement is coming in my mind of, like, if you take care of something, it'll last forever. We also see in this card here that the woman's wearing a dress and the man's wearing a suit. So you may like to dress up and look nice, and especially if you're a woman, you may like to wear dresses and skirts and look like very, I guess look like what we say is feminine by wearing like dresses and skirts and stuff. Because even in this image, she's wearing a long dress. You may also really like knee-high boots. The hair color, I believe, is blonde in all 3 of these cards. So there's a good chance that you guys may have blonde hair or like light brown hair. Like, yeah, like very light brown, almost honey colored hair. And the hair in all 3 of these images is wavy. So you may have like wavy or curly blonde hair. I feel like you guys are quite tall. And it doesn't mean like super tall, but you're definitely not a short. Like you're at least average to like, taller than that. There's also something here with these 2 cards, with the 7 of air and the World card, about the back. Like, I think you guys do have a nice back. There's also something about a figure coming through here too. You may have a really nice figure. I think with the figure too, it's something that you work on. It's not like it comes naturally. I think you like watch your diet and work out, and you know, you're like mindful of what you eat to keep your body a certain way. We also have, I would also say that a tarot reader would say that you have really nice long arms, almost like a ballerina would. Yeah, very nice long arms and toned, maybe toned, maybe not, but you just have long, nice arms. With your dress style, you may like to wear hats. Like you can see this one is wearing a hat here, and in this, the World card, she's also wearing a hat on her head. Hope you can see that. She's wearing a hat and she has a hat on here. So you may like to wear hats. I don't know why this is coming through, but I also feel like you could be a little cheeky, like you're a little mischievous and playful. You also love people who are funny and make you laugh. Okay, so I think that's all I'm getting in terms of what's coming up physically for you guys that Spirit wanted to bring through. Now let's see your personality. Okay, something also just came up. You guys may be like a night owl, because we have 2 cards that are at nighttime. We also have a card during the day, but I do feel like you guys may be more night owls. You may stay up late. I'm not getting the vibe that you're morning people. Okay. We have man holding a coin. We have truth. Base chakra, so root chakra. And we have material and spiritual prosperity. Wow. Okay, so with the root chakra, I'm already getting the fact that you guys are quite grounded, realistic, as well as honest people. For whatever reason, you may have a I don't know why this is coming through, but you may have like a very high sex drive for some reason. That's coming through with the root chakra card. Yeah, with truth, you're very honest. You do not like people who lie. It's like, just be honest and tell the truth. You don't have to be mean about it, but just be honest. Just say how you feel. We keep getting this imagery of the back, of like turning your back on someone. I think you guys are quite independent and you're not afraid to walk away from situations or people if it's no longer serving you. You don't allow yourself to be held back by anything. We also have these 2 scales, and I just feel like you can see this woman here. She's on one scale and then there's nothing on the other scale. I don't know if you can see that, but I just, the way I'm interpreting this is that you try not to compare yourself to anybody, or you don't compare yourself to anybody. It's like your only competition is yourself. You really don't compete with other people. It's like, for you, it's like silly. Why am I going to compete with somebody who's completely different than me, has completely different skill sets? It makes no sense. With the man holding a coin, the fact that his eyes are looking straight ahead, as I'm looking to this card, I think you guys are very much straight shooters. Like I said, you're very honest. You may also have a very intense stare. You may have light eyes. In this card, he has violet eyes. But you don't necessarily have to have violet eyes, but he just has very light eyes, light colored eyes. You may also have a like a strong jaw, or like a nice, jawline. And if you're a guy watching this, you could be very athletic and very much in shape. I also think you guys are, not only hard workers, but you are, it's not like you're money focused, but it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you are about your coin. You are about making money. You are about having financial security and making sure that you are financially secure. It's not the only thing you think about, but it definitely holds a place in your mind. Like, that is something that's important to you, is being financially secure and having enough money and financial security. Because with this, I'm almost getting like you want a lavish lifestyle, or it's like the way you are is lavish, or you know, you're trying to you're trying to manifest a lavish lifestyle. There's something about wealth, luxury that's coming through on this card. You know, I think you just like the finer things in life. And as I was saying here, right, the woman and the man in this image were both wearing really nice shoes. So you guys may, again, you may wear luxury or designer clothing, really take care of the way you look. You know, you have really nice accessories. For some women, as well as men, you may have like designer purses or designer, you know, wallets, things like that, a nice designer suit. There's just something about luxury and lavishness and, you know, wealth, abundance, prosperity coming through with this material and spiritual prosperity card. Like, you believe you can have the world, or you believe you can have the good things in life. And so, you know, you, it's like you allow it or you accept it. For you, it's like other people have it, so why can't I? I also can have this wonderful life of luxury and beauty and ease. I also feel with this truth card, you're a deep thinker and you're interested in the unknown. Like, you're interested in maybe the afterlife. You're interested in, you may even be interested in tarot. You may be interested in astrology. You're just interested in things that don't have a direct answer. Things with a little bit of uncertainty. Things you kind of have to take with, you know, your intuition and just trust it. There's also something with the color purple here. I don't know if purple may be, for some of you guys, your favorite color. But I'm not really sure what purple means. I think it does indicate like artistic ability, creative ability. It also relates to spirituality and your intuition. So this person could say that you are quite intuitive, you're spiritual, you're creative. I feel like, I don't know why this is coming through, but your guides speak to you through your mind, guys. They may bring images, like flash images in your mind. And in this picture, in this image with the truth card, this woman is holding this staff quite securely in her hand. So I do feel you guys are natural leaders. You guide others. People listen to you. You may also be quite stubborn. But you also, I'm feeling that you do, you're health conscious. If you don't prioritize your health in terms of like exercising every day, you are health conscious and do try to take daily steps towards your health. Okay, this may be in, you know, like working out all the time, maybe just taking vitamins, maybe it's, you know, meditating, you know, and really instilling a kind of stress relieving practice such as meditation for the betterment of your health. But you are definitely a health conscious person and your health is very important to you. You're also someone who's not afraid to speak up and stand up for what you believe in. You have a courage. I'm almost hearing in my mind, like, if you're really passionate about something and you want to, and you have an opinion on it, no one can shut you up on it. Like, it's like you will speak out about it. Very, very passionate too. for a very small group of you guys, you may have a bit of, you may have like silver in your hair or white in your hair. I'm also feeling you like to adorn yourself with jewels, rings, bracelets, necklaces. And for whatever reason with the Seven of Air, I do feel that people are very drawn to you. Like moth to a flame, drawn to you. But because these people are in shadows, or like we're only seeing their shadows, they may not come outright about it. Like it may be hidden. But I do feel like you pick up on it. Like people like look at you, or I don't know, like maybe their eyes linger too long, or there's just some, it's like there's an energy, you pick up on it, but they may not come forth and say it, but you kind of know, or you notice stares. You guys also with this World card, you're very driven to achieve your goals and to succeed in whatever you want to do. And with the gun that she's holding in her hand in the World card, the way I'm looking at this is like you're not afraid to. The word that keeps coming to my mind is violence. Like you're not afraid to do what you need to do like if someone's getting in your way, or if someone's really causing a block for you in life, like you're not afraid to cut that person out. It was like I was saying with these two cards with the back turned. You're just somebody who's able to walk away when something's no longer serving you and just say, I'm done. You may also be someone who likes to tease other people. And, you know, just tease, poke fun. In a playful way, it's not malicious. Let's see, is there anything else? Also, if you are a man watching this, you're probably very gentlemanly. I'm getting with this card with the man holding a coin. Just by the shirt that he's wearing, it's reminding me of those times back in the day where, you know, the men were like very gallant and just very gentlemanly. If you're a woman watching this, this may be something that you expect from your future spouse. Like you expect somebody who's like polite, well-mannered, and is a gentleman. Okay, so that's all I'm getting for you guys for pile 2. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to move on to pile 3. Hello to beautiful souls who chose pile 3. Let's see what a tarot reader would say, how they would physically describe you to your future spouse first, and then we'll look at your personality after. So we have Earth, which I believe is just the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Earth, and we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. First thing I'm getting with this image is you guys, they would say you have really nice lips, a really nice lip shape. I do feel like your lips are more on the fuller side, and they're very beautiful, they're very kissable. You also have like a nice nose. I'm really feeling here like a small kind of cute button nose. But again, you know, whatever your nose is, it's something that's like very cute, and it doesn't stand out. It's like it looks really nice on your face. You also have like soulful eyes, deep eyes. With the hair here, I'm getting that it's likely light brown, blonde, even brown. It's also probably wavy or curly. Could even be dark brown. I'm just feeling with the way these flowers are arranged on this card that there's something royal about you. Like just the way you carry yourself in a sense. I don't know why, but and for whatever reason with this card, it's like that saying is coming up in my mind of like you, how does it go? Like, it's like you're modest on the outside, or like you're like the nun to the world, or you're very, again, like very modest almost, but then like in the bedroom, you're you're like very different. You're like, your inner freak comes out or something. I'm also getting that you could have very nice shapely legs as well as a nice butt, because we see a lot of legs in this image. For some of you too, you may also work in healthcare, either as a nurse or just something within the healthcare industry. You're helping others somehow. But yeah, I do feel you work in healthcare. We also have 7 twice. For some of you guys, you may be a life path 7, or you see 7 a lot. 7 may be a lucky number for you. I also feel with the 7 of fire, you guys may have very many different sides to you. Like, it's not easy to describe your personality because, I don't know, there's just many different parts to you. Because it's like, you know, in this card especially, it's like we have, it's like the duality of having this, I guess, quote unquote librarian, but then you have like, but then you just have like that inner freak that comes out in the bedroom. And then here we have this like almost royalty energy coming through. So it's like very many, there's many different sides to you, like multifaceted, I guess. Now let's see regarding your personality. I'm also very drawn to the green borders on these 2 cards. I do feel you're somebody who is heart-centered. You're like quite loving and sweet and just kind. I feel you're a genuinely nice person. Okay, so we have Stand Your Ground in reverse. We have Victory and Success. We have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. We have the Garden and the Gate. We have Community with 7 again. We have Angel of Strength. Patience in reverse. And we have the 3rd eye chakra. Okay. For whatever reason with the Community card, I'm just hearing in my mind, you make people feel good. So I think you're just like a happy person overall. You may be quite optimistic. And you know, you're just like, people walk away from having conversations with you, or being in, or walk away from meeting you, or being in your energy for however short or long, and they feel better. You just have this very, you have this very not only healing quality about you, but it's very optimistic. It's like you bring hope, you bring this goodness back into the world. With the third eye chakra, a tarot reader would tell your future spouse that you guys are probably incredibly psychic, very, very psychic and gifted, very intuitive. You may also do tarot, you know, or some other divination, but you're definitely psychic, connected to spirit. For some of you guys, you could be mediums. They would also say you have an active throat chakra, I'm feeling with this card. It's important for you to express yourself and speak your truth in whichever way you do that, but it's important for you to be honest and speak your truth and express yourself, especially through your words, especially when you communicate with others. Like, I'm almost feeling with this group that you love nothing more than to talk to people about a topic that you're passionate about and really share ideas and exchange these different possibilities, and really you could go back and forth sharing ideas with someone and talking about a topic. I also feel with this card that you're someone who's very gallant, very honorable. You keep your word. With the Strength card, this could mean that for some of you guys watching, you could be Leos, or you may have fire in your chart. You may be a fire sign. But I also feel with this, like, you're very, very protective of your loved ones. There's a fierceness within you that comes out when it needs to. Again, it's like, because in this card we have an angel and then we have the lion. So I do feel like you have this like angelic quality to you. You have this very loving, beautiful energy, beautiful essence, but there's also this fierceness too that's within you. But it only comes out when you need it to, like when your loved ones are being maybe taken advantage of, or they're hurt by somebody, or again, you're in danger, you're being hurt, and you feel like somebody is closing in on you. This fierceness comes out where other people would kind of be like, would crumble, and they just couldn't deal with it. It's like this inner strength comes out of nowhere. We have the Patience card in reverse, so literally I would just read this as you may not be the most patient person. It could be something that you're working on, but yeah, you're not very patient. You like to do things very quickly. You may think very quickly too, speak very quickly, you know, maybe do a lot of things very quickly, but yeah, patience is not your strong suit. It may be something that you're working on though. I don't know, with the garden and the gate, sometimes the message is coming through like sometimes you feel stuck, or sometimes you feel like you take pauses. Like dreaming of another life, or like there's a waiting aspect here. You guys are not afraid of new beginnings with the Victory and Success card, because this person is standing at the edge of a cliff and he's blowing into a trumpet. You're not afraid to start something new. You're not afraid to make mistakes and pick yourself back up and go again. If you're a guy watching this, you have like really great calves. They're like really toned and muscular with this Stand Your Ground card. I'm also just hearing indestructible. Like, you guys just will never be defeated. Right? You have moments, we all do, but you always pick yourself back up. You always keep going. This is something a tarot reader would tell to your future spouse, is that, like, you never give up. You are literally indestructible. You cannot be defeated. No matter what comes your way, you will just face it. I also feel like I'm almost getting with this card that you're not you're not afraid to or like you won't back down from a challenge. And I just keep getting with the garden and gate, like a pause or this very, okay, what I'm getting with this card is like, you can be hesitant sometimes in terms of, it's interesting because here we have, you can try, like, you like to try new things, or like you enjoy new beginnings, but here I'm getting this energy of like you're almost hesitant, or it could be like maybe you guys are a little shy, like maybe you're a little hesitant in your personality. Maybe you may be shy around new people, new things. There's something regarding being like shy or like nervous. Like I'm almost feeling it for me, like I'm like quieting my voice down. Especially when it takes you out of your comfort zone. Like with this gate, I feel like the gate is right, it's between two different things. So it's like, you know, when you're enclosed in your gate, you're feeling safe and protected, and then and you like that feeling of that safety and protection. So you're a little hesitant, you're a little shy maybe in your personality to try new things, to talk to new people. But at the same time, you're like, even if you're hesitant, or like you may be doubtful of certain things, or you know, doubtful to start certain things, but at the same time you do really well with new beginnings. You do really well with a new start, with fresh starts. Like it's almost, the energy I'm feeling is like it may not have been your wish, or you may not have chosen this new beginning. It may have been forced upon you by outside circumstances, like something that was out of your control, you know, because of this garden and gate card. Yet when this new beginning happens, and you know, you kind of have to start fresh and pick yourself back up and start again, you do really well. You thrive. I also feel like you guys have really great hair with this Lion card. Really great hair. You may also have very beautiful eyes too. Like for some of you guys, you have like amber colored eyes. Your eyes are like very, no matter what color they are, they're very bright, and they're a great feature on your face. They really stand out on your face. For some of you, and this is a small group of you, I'm hearing you have like cat-like reflexes. You may be very flexible. Like get into tiny places, and you know, I don't know if the word is contort, but like squeeze your body so that you can get through things. But again, there's like something about the eyes. Like your eyes are very, very beautiful. Like striking, even haunting for some of you. Like I would say, like when you think of a cat's. For whatever reason, I just heard cat personality. Like some of you guys may have like a cat's personality. Like independent, about your own business. You're not here to make other people happy. You have a certain group of friends or people that you like, and you stick to it. Do things on your own time. Will not be rushed. With the community card too, I feel like you guys, a tarot reader would tell your future spouse that you like to have a good time. Like, you know, when you do go out and socialize and you're with your friends, you do like to have a good time and enjoy your time with the people that you love and you care about. Let's see, is there anything else that wants to come through? I think that's it, guys. I think that's all I'm getting for your pile in terms of what a tarot reader would say to your future spouse about the way you look, as well as your personality, as well as some insights into your personality. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated, and I will see you guys in the next tarot pick a card. Bye for now.